Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Now today I'm going to talk about a BDK. This is the first time I'm reviewing a BDK fragrance. BDK Parfums, Gris Charnel. Gris Charnel. Really impressive. I'm really tempted to try many more fragrances from this house because of Gris Charnel. How beautiful the scent is. I've got a 2 ml decant. And I've worn this quite a bit this autumn and winter, and I think this fragrance, wow, one of those fragrances which really impresses you, or at least me, from the time I spray it. I almost missed that, to the time when I stopped smelling it. I've got a dry down of 2 days here, and I've done a fresh spray to remind myself. So when you first spray it, you smell an amazing, radiant iris mixed with, this iris is absolutely amazing. It's radiant, it's alluring, a lot of depth, and very expensive smelling. The last time I smelled an iris like this, it was Florentine Iris by Xenia, which I've reviewed. This iris is spectacular, and this iris is combined with another note which I know as a gardener, fig leaf. The notes breakdown mentions fig, maybe it is fig, but to my nose it comes across as fig leaf, and the smell of fig leaf is very sunny because of that iris. So fig leaf has a smell of lactonic coconut smell, slightly vanillic, and it's green like a leaf would smell. So there's a green facet, there's a lactonic coconutty smell, milky coconut, and vanilla. All mixed together with that iris create spectacle here. And there is sandalwood. And that sandalwood smells, this is delicious. It's not gourmand, but it smells delicious because of that fig leaf and iris, the radiant iris, and the creamy sandalwood. It's green sandalwood, like a Pacific sandalwood, like Australian sandalwood. This doesn't smell like Indian sandalwood, but it's very creamy, delicious, and radiant, all at the same time. When the fragrance dries down, it brings in more green facets and more creamy facets. So the green facet is a superb note of vetiver. I could not believe my senses when I smelled that vetiver. It smells absolutely exquisite quality. Then I checked the BDK website, and it mentions that they have a note of bourbon vetiver. Bourbon vetiver is very rare because of how little is produced all over the world, and it smells exquisite. That vetiver brings the fragrance in the dry sphere, from this radiant, creamy, sort of gourmandy area to a dry sphere. And then suddenly I just got a note of it. Just suddenly from the middle of it, there's this gourmandy green cardamom. Absolutely delicious and sensual. Beautiful. What a fragrance this is, guys. And that vetiver is combined with a silken tonka. So the fragrance from radiant, smooth and alluring, and deep and rich, maintains all of those qualities, becomes a little bit dry, becomes a little green, and smooth, like a textile, like a silky fabric, like a satin fabric. Wow, this fragrance is absolutely amazing. The richness, the depth, and the composition quality, and the notes being picked, they are working beautifully in complete harmony. It's a very, very nice, very well made fragrance. So, upsides and downsides. Number one upside, if you're looking for something which is luxurious, expensive smelling, and alluring, very attractive to the opposite sex, you should sample this. Very, very well made fragrance. The quality, the way it's been harmonized, the composition, the way it comes across, it is top notch. Second thing is the compliment factor. It smells so alluring, so attractive, so smooth, and so elegant. You will definitely get a compliment, especially from people who already know you, like your wife, your girlfriend, your friends. You will definitely get a compliment. The others, you might leave them in envy because of the high quality and the beauty of this smell. Absolutely amazing. And the third upside is the performance. This thing just guns out of your skin, your fabric. It smells better on your fabric. I've tried it many times now, and I get about 4 to 5 hours of constant projection if I put it on my jacket or my jumper. Longevity is easily on fabric, easily 1 day, 24 hours. On skin, easy 8 hours, and it has a trail, a fantastic trail. You put it on your jacket, you walk out and you walk back in, that sort of thing, you test your trail and you'll smell it. It's a terrific performer. You will absolutely never get any issues with performance. Downsides, it is a unisex fragrance and it is also very linear. It has a little bit of change. I mentioned the vetiver plays a more significant role and becomes slightly less vibrant, less iris dominant and more tonka vetiver, woody vetiver type of a smell. So that's the only change you will see. So it doesn't change much. And as I said, it's sort of unisex leaning masculine because of the vetiver. So the vetiver brings in the masculine element in this fragrance. Initially when you spray this is unisex. Either sexes could wear this. Value for money. I checked BDK 100 ml is about, you might get it for between 140 and 175. So this is not cheap, but the quality of ingredients, the composition and the benefit of wearing this fragrance is going to be huge. There's another downside I forgot to mention. This is almost linear, right? So after the first 10 ml, you might get a little bored of it because it doesn't change much. So that's there. This fragrance will give you that feeling that, yeah, okay, I know this fragrance, but it's so good, the smell is so good and it's so vibrant that it might still keep you interested. But that's a downside as well. So back to value for money. Value for money is medium because 175 or even 140 for 100 ml is okay. But bearing in mind those 3 downsides that I mentioned could be a bit much for some people. For me, not a problem. I would pay 140, 150 even for 100 ml because it's very interesting. So where do you wear this? I would wear this in any occasion where I'm allowed or supposed to dress in an elegant way. So work, interview, first date, normal date, weddings, social occasions. It is very elegant, it's very alluring, and it's very high quality. So all of those occasions I mentioned are perfect for this scent. I wouldn't waste this on a t-shirt and jeans. Maybe if the mood takes me, but I wouldn't waste it. It is special, it smells amazing, and I would wear this on those occasions quite easily. Age groups, 25 plus. It has that little bit of a maturity because of vetiver, the way vetiver has been used, but it's also at the same time vibrant and rich. So if you're in the mood to smell and you're a 15-year-old who wants to smell vibrant and rich, why not? Alluring, why not? You can try it. Valentine's Day, you can try it and see what kind of reaction you get. So that's what I think about the age group factor. Seasons. Now, I wore this because of fig. I wore this in autumn. It works beautifully. I'm wearing this in winter. Absolutely stunning. And I'm pretty sure it'll work in spring as well. Not very sure about summer, but summer evenings could fit in because of the vetiver and sandalwood. The most creative thing about this fragrance is how it combines a radiant iris with sandalwood and then brings in a cardamom and then a top quality vetiver. That's the biggest thing about this fragrance. Those notes working in harmony create a superb scent. So summer as well, who knows? It's got that cooling effect, the radiant effect. So you can wear this in summer as well. So pretty versatile, I would think. I've covered all aspects. Compliment factor covered. Massive compliment factor. In fact, if you're getting married, you might want to sample this in presence of your to-be wife, and you can probably see the reaction she gives you. And if you're a lady getting married, definitely try this, especially on your fabric. You wouldn't want this to go down the route of this vetiver, but who knows? It might work on your skin. I highly recommend you try this. This is a very impressive fragrance. How many marks am I going to give it? I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's got all the qualities. The only reason I'm reducing 1 mark is I might get bored after the first 10 ml. It's happened to me many times, and that's the reason I'm reducing 1 mark. The complexity isn't there as much as I would have liked, but it's still a very, very nice fragrance, very high quality, very beautiful arrangement. The way it's been arranged, very creative, very beautifully done fragrance. So 9 out of 10. I'm hoping you really enjoy the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.